I still find it funny how just, you know, go beat these fuckers up and now here's a ticket.
We're way behind schedule. Ad Astra Abyssosque. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it,
Indeed it
it's been
is.
quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Mm.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beto sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beto is the captain of our word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque. Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day. Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back.
Good riddance, bitches. You treated me like a criminal.
Yeah, pretty much. See you, nerds!
Just following
Like,
orders.
seriously, when we got to Liyue, it was, this is man's a criminal, arrest him. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't think stealing the flowers was an offense. It was because of us that they had to make a whole rule about how stealing the flowers was wrong. Apparently
Yeah,
they didn't have problems with that before.
you're just sitting there with like 500 flowers in your back pocket. What do you mean? There's still more over there. What do you mean it's illegal?
I wonder if they've ever had problems with that, of someone actually stealing the flowers, or if we were their first case. Because considering how well Zhongli or, you know, Morax ran the city, I would think that that they probably didn't have a problem with that. But then again, there's always the weird people out there. And I don't know what the people that we give them to do with those flowers. I'm assuming they probably eat them, but I don't know. Do they get imbued into their body? Like, I always wonder what we do with the training materials. I mean, with Ganyu, it's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure she just eats the flowers, but for her, she's a bit of a special case. Because, you know, she actually prefers to eat the flowers. And, you know, but, you know, when we, like, give Barbara or Mona mushrooms, do they just straight up snack on them? It would definitely be funny to see.
We're way behind schedule.
You see Mona full up just snacking on a mushroom that makes you high.
Well, Mona is poor. I could actually see her eating a mushroom, but... desperate times call for desperate mushrooms.
And then Chungin with core lapis. I don't even know what he does with the core lapis. Does he eat the fucking rock itself?
She's like,
That was some good rock.
you're just looking at him like, what the fuck? You just see him just full bare teeth break a rock.
Yeah, like, what would you do if you saw somebody
All
like
these
that
years
just
come
eat a
rain
rock
or
like
storm,
that?
the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, it might have set sail already. Don't look too serious. I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations.
Alright, Beta, let's go.
Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity. Anchors away!
I forgot that Kazuo, he was technically a stowaway from Inazuma.
Yeah.
Like, and Beto is just cool with it. Like, technically they're pirates, but technically they're also merchants. And I'm leaning there more toward. Oh, nope, there's Kazuo. Nope, he's just on the ship. He's like, yeah, I'm a wanted outlaw here, but it's fine.
Let me look at Luigi's fucking kill confirms it, all of this. Yes, bullshit and muy bullshit. Actually, what are all the kill confirms that Luigi has on Joker?
I do find it interesting. Like,
So,
Kazuo just doesn't care. He's going back to the place that he was tortured to. Like, he's like, I spent this long time getting away. I was on the run. My friend died. But yeah, I'm fine going back there, really. Oh, we just skipped the whole trip. Okay. I thought we were gonna fight a Kraken or something, but no. They just say straight
no.
up, fuck you. I see how it is. You just get on. Get going. But yeah.
You're gonna be there for a long time.
Yeah. But Ian, something I do find funny is, for people that pull on, like, Ayaka's banner and actually get her.
Yeah.
Okay, so imagine you're new to Genshin, and you pull on the event banner, because that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
And they get Ayaka. Her ascension material is all the way in Inazuma. So, I got this character, but where do I get this thing? Oh, you gotta get to level 35. Oh, I'm only level 8.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I always find that to be the most hilarious shit.
No, imagine they just got stupidly lucky and got him to C6 for free and no other characters, so they only have that Traveler and that character.
C6 Ayak.
Yeah,
Literally one legendary every pull.
yeah. And then only got weapons, so he had no other characters besides the Traveler and her.
That's what some Ayaka simps think they were like. Because I know a lot of people were sitting there, like, holding for her. And, congratulations, you can get her to maybe, what, C2? That's with spending no money, and that's without getting the Welkin Moon bonus.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
A couple stowaways.
You can blame your almighty's children. The Tempest's
Fuck.
army has
Ah,
certainly
my arm.
been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some
Yeah,
delays.
so I figured
Now,
out kill
let me introduce
confirms for
everyone.
Joker if I
This
ever
is
get you
Toma,
above
the
fucking
trade partner that I've gotten to know
6%,
recently.
which, Luigi does.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for
Like, if I
introductions.
get you above
We're here
6%,
to see
instead of
them.
going up
It
air, I can
seems
just
even the
dare
stormy seas
fastball and
can't
up
keep
bead.
rumors of these outlaws
Yay!
storming the gates at
That's
bay.
helpful to know.
Oh, it's sure nice of you to say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head
14%
start here.
dare, up air, up
Toma's
tilt,
resided
nair,
on Rito for
up,
quite some time
up
now.
air,
It wouldn't
nair,
be
up
going
B.
too
Oh boy,
far
that
to say
seems
he's the
annoyingly
fixer around these
complicated.
parts. If you run
15%
into any
dare,
problems here,
back
just talk
air,
to
up
Toma.
tilt, up air,
But if he
nair,
tries
up
to pull
B.
any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally. personally the next time I'm
17% dare up air up B.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled,
Why does Toma have like the child energy? He feels like he'll betray you.
fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
What do you mean? No, how could he ever betray? He got betrayed.
Just be funny as soon as she leaves. Alright, we got him! Let's get him, boy!
Yeah, right.
Supposed to be keeping things on
Where are you at
lock,
right now?
but are we just gonna walk into the
I
top
just
of the
got to
hill?
Inazuma.
Oh no.
Don't underestimate the reaches
Hey,
of
you
this
have
galactic
a
ring.
lot to
You
do.
wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules.
Prepare when you're done
even
with
if
the end
we're
of that
getting
quest
paid.
to kill yourself.
Oh, okay then. So we're sneaking in illegally is what you say, and we're gonna get a fake passport and everything.
Yep.
Is that what they're telling me?
Yes.
Nice! Illegal immigration, here we come! Now I know what my neighbor
Huh?
Pablo feels like.
God damn it.
To all aspects, that is a joke.
Unless it's not, no.
Uh,
You must be.
no, actually, Pablo's my other neighbor. I got a bit too much enjoyment in that joke.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I can tell.
Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you. My apologies, but I'll have to ask.
Ugh.
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh. Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
You know, that's very dangerous, you piece of shit. He's like, I just wanted to see what you'd say. Well, what if what I said would have contradicted something on those papers, huh? Like,
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
I would make a joke, but I don't want them to ban my Genshin account.
Let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to
Because
as
if they're gonna,
outsiders.
because if they're gonna ban people for PP mountains and their freaking teapots, they can definitely ban you for something you say on a stream.
Yeah, probably.
As the word suggests,
You know, one of these days,
outlanders aren't
someone's
very
gonna make
welcome
their.
in Inazuma,
Somebody's gonna go into Genshin and see how fast they can get banned, and their name is gonna be something like Mona Fucker or Yulia Fucker.
Not even on Rito, where they've established an outside
You know what's
authority.
gonna happen too. It's just gonna
Honestly,
be Genshin.
the fastest way to probably get banned. I don't know if this would probably work, but to say, but you know, for some sort of username, kind of like George Floyd deserved it or something.
Oh god.
I honestly don't know how much a Chinese company cares about that. Actually, no. The way to do it would be Taiwan is a country, but anyway,
God damn
all
it.
current jokes aside. Welcome or not, we don't have a choice. We're busting down the wall, killing everyone in our way.
We'll get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Outlander
Most of the current
affairs.
rules were put in place
And
by the
just so
administration
Genshin
of
knows
Rito,
this,
the
I
Kanto
built
Commission.
I built the penis tree, and none of you fuckers noticed, and then I took it down.
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma.
None of you could stop me. None of you.
He's the best suck of my life.
No.
She's
Yeah,
humping the glass, me.
I wasn't trying to reference that shit.
God damn it, Jeffrey. Shut up and get the damn Taco Bell.
Now I want Taco Bell.
No, no, you don't.
I want Olays.
Yes.
Taco John's, god damn it.
Yeah, not Taco Bell.
I don't want taco. I might
Hey,
want
you want
Lay's.
potatoy goodness, not diarrhea.
Yeah.
And for some reason, if you're somewhere where you don't have a Taco John's, what are you doing with your life? None.
Kill yourself or get to a new country.
Either build a Taco John's or get to another country that allows a Taco John's.
Yeah, just imagine somebody. What are you doing? I'm building a fucking Taco John's. But why? A streamer told me to.
Honey, that's our bank account. I know. They say this is gonna make me millions.
They say people are gonna want all the Olays.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes
Could you just imagine
Don't worry.
if there's just a fucking Taco John's with like a strip club? Hey, welcome to Taco Strip. I don't know, something like that.
1 million per applicant. Okay.
Imagine if you just went to a strip bar and was like, hey, yeah, what would you like to order for food or something? And you just be like, yeah, I want 50 Olays.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of
Uh,
courtesy, allow
fucking.
me to reduce it to
If you can't
400,000
tell, we're
credits.
always sleep deprived.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain.
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Okay, so he's a lady killer, too. Like, I could have easily paid the 2 million more. He did not need to do that. Like, you don't go to the land of money and not get money.
Something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Yeah, that is blatant oppression against Outlanders.
From home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
Unless that merchant grew friends, if they know how to do the trade well, but, you know. Merchants are, you know.
Overseas merchants continue to look after themselves and stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on retail. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Hmm.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Alright, let me at him. Let me square up. I'm ready.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I mean, at least it's not like Morax. We were technically convicted of killing him, by the way, but you know he was hiding for over full times of years, And you know, it's not like some dragon, which we defeated by the way. Not to brag, but I think we can take this on.
Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow!
Really, I thought I'd just have to kill her beloved citizens and then she'd eventually show herself. But sure, let's try your idea.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Not you too!
Why do I need connections
No.
if
In this
if they're
instance,
fucking
when I say
dead?
price, I'm not talking about morale. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want,
Oh
you have to
no.
agree to help other people solve some of
Oh
their
no.
problems first.
No.
What?
I
I
like to
just
do
saw a
things in a
fucking
way that
highlight
keeps
reel
everybody
of
happy.
Cloud
It's
and
my own personal rule
Cloud
for
and
dealing with
Ganondorf
situations
kicking
like
people's
this.
ass in. And holy shit, they just fucking juggle them across the stage. It's literally just, hey, now it's your turn.
Sounds
Now
very
it's your
reasonable.
turn.
Paimon.
It just
There's
keeps
a man
fucking
in the
going.
middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Hmm.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
Because we faced one of your kind
Here's the
before.
situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Kurtsu.
Huh?
Wait, what was his name again?
You must be
Kurisu.
seeking refuge with the
Urisu? I
International
thought it was
Trade
Katsu.
Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Why is his voice just so memeable?
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the three commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations.
Really?
And that's not
I
the worst
can't.
of it.
God
They
damn
just
it.
issued a new tax decree
I'm
recently
trying to
that,
find.
for some
I'm
reason,
trying to find a
completely
Naruto
changes the way we pay our
collection where it's
taxes.
just the
It used
every
to be
time
Mora,
he
but now
says,
it's something
"Hey
called Crystal
kids."
Marrow.
Crystal
uh,
Marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes,
Kakashi.
we began an arduous
Kakashi.
search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't there what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
I know some people in Liyue that could probably help you with this.
It's a vicious cycle.
Because it's certainly not my problem.
Our taxes will soon once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. You're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
All I think about is when somebody says Naruto is
That
all I can think
vendor.
about is just hey,
I've
Kakashi.
actually done business with him in the past, but after I've
Kakashi.
stopped contacting
All I
us,
think about is that.
I have no idea where he sources this stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, maybe just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Hooray, we now get to look into more taxes.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, bitch, you have 5 seconds to give me all of it.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single moron.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's ship back to...
I'm the only lifeline they've got. How dare they try and bargain with me?
So what if I were to... No, nothing? Okay.
We're way behind schedule.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association?
I see what's going on here.
He's an outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
I always find it interesting in this game how it's like, yeah, his fucking home is gone. Oh, that's so bad. What a bummer. Yeah, you know, his life is fucking ruined. He's dirt poor and can't even afford food to live.
Yeah.
And they're
I'm
like,
at,
and they're just like, oh yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine if you just steal people in pots. Where did other people go? I don't know. Fucking 50 people in my pot. What the hell is going on?
honestly, that would be an interesting way to transport people.
Yeah, just imagine you just take like 50 people in
We
your fucking
take the
pot and
entire. We'll take Inazuma and push it somewhere.
just. But only the inhabitants.
Yeah, only the people. Like, that would actually be funny.
Let's take our problems and push them somewhere else.
Then the Electro Archon, where are my subjects? They're all gone.
Yeah,
Where
I
are?
took them.
What
I
do you
took them.
mean you took them? Yeah, they're all on different places now, free from your tyranny. So you now have no power except your godly power. Which, I can rival, so come at me, bitch!
Yeah, yeah, fuck you, you fucking whore. Can't take my haircut if I don't have one.
I wonder if it is like a followers thing, like if the strength of an Archon is only as strong as their followers believe in them. Though, I'm guessing in this sense, no.
Yeah.
Because, she's still all powerful, where I'm guessing a lot of people disagree with her methods. But then technically the merchants aren't her people, so I'm guessing she actually keeps the normal townspeople in like a good area where they believe in her and treat her as a
Imagine if you
goddess.
just fucking took everybody, stole them, put them in a pot, just brought them to not to Imazuma, but to fucking like
Liyue.
anywhere,
Yeah.
Leeway, yeah, and just said came back just to whoop her ass.
Where are my people? They're gone.
I took them. What do you mean? I took them and left. How did you leave? Yes. I have this magical thing that I can teleport to that you fuckers don't understand, but I do. Fuck off.
I am a traveler god, bitch. I'm basically Hermes on steroids.
How in the fuck did you travel across that much ocean? I already told you. Fuck you.
Like, we are basically a messenger god, but, we have the power of instantaneous transmission.
Just imagine teleporting behind the fucking boss because there's a waypoint behind them. Yeah, this is a neat thing. I think I'll keep this as decoration. Ding, 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 ding,
How the
ding,
fuck did
ding.
you get behind me? Well, you don't need to know that. Or, you're in the middle of fighting, she thinks you have the upper hand, you just teleport all the way back to Liyue.
Yeah, she's whooping your ass and it's like, wow, I need some food. Let me just.
I
Where
still
the fuck did
love...
you go?
Yeah. And then I still love the fact where it's like Paimon freezes time. Like, she will... Like, if you open your menu, she will straight up world though everything. Or, I just like when you go to your backpack and, like, go to eat some food. I just imagine them, like, telling the enemy to stop. They eat their food, get back up. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Oh,
So he left the
I love
association
that.
and turned his back on them.
There's some gun games
I'm
now
sure it's more nuanced than
implementing
that.
Ricochet, so you
I
can just
believe even
fucking
the
make
most
like
ungrateful and
just
cold-hearted
yeah.
people
I need
still
to
have
be in a.
some
I
amount of
would literally
gratitude and
just be
warmth
near
left
close
in them
spaces and
somewhere.
just aim towards the floor. Why aren't you aiming at the people? I don't need to aim at the people when the bullets go up when I hit down.
Then you can truly spray and pray.
Yeah.
I do find it interesting that, after, like, I think it's 8 years, they're finally releasing GTA 6. I mean, I understand it, because it's like, how do you top GTA 5? So you had to sit there for like 5 years and think about how you're gonna top it, and then, actually take another 3 years to make the game, but
Yeah. I really do like that in Ultimate though. That you can just main anybody, and if you're good enough, the game is like, yeah, I'll
It
reward you
sounds like
for
you
it.
may have found a way
yeah,
through
like
to
even
the
now,
gateway.
Kazuya seems kinda balanced, unless it's like a really good competitive player, I'd say.
Yeah, because most shitters just don't know any combos with them. They're just like mash a button, and you can kind of easily
Alright,
DI out of it. So it's like, that's not too bad.
alright, so
The
the
only
best
annoying,
idea I got for this merchant fuck is to bully him about being poor.
yeah. So The most annoying thing about Kazuya though is that final hit annulled shield. So you have to literally DI backwards and then roll towards Kazuya to get behind him, just so you don't get fucking hit. It's kind of annoying.
Mm.
What are
Well, you
you
can if you DI out fast enough, or if you're at a high
Yeah.
enough percent, you can just get out straight away and then,
Yeah, but
just
like
let him continue.
if you don't DI out fast enough, however, if you're not fucking DIing for your goddamn life, you're gonna say 43% is gonna do a shit ton of damage, and if you don't DI right and DI just to get out of it, he's just still gonna hit you with that final
Where's
uppercut
this
and
coming
fucking
from?
do a shit ton of damage. Very annoying.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Give him the dandelion seed.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there.
Now, there's
We'll get in my teapot, buddy. I can take you there, okay?
yeah. Here's the only thing, Chase.
Hmm.
There's a few characters where if you play them, you don't deserve to win. Like if you're playing Yoshi in Smash Bros. Ultimate, you don't deserve a win.
The scent of
Ever.
Mondstadt. Oh, how it
And
takes
I
me
mean
back.
ever.
Oh, my hometown. The home
That
of
character
Steve.
is literally made
How
for
I long to go
babies.
back and visit.
I still would find it funny if we just create an entire, like, religion based on the Traveler, and it's just now the Traveler God.
Yeah.
Where it's just getting my teapot, and we're going somewhere else.
Where are we going? I don't know. Where do you want to go? I would like to go to this one place here. Yeah! Ugh.
And then I still wonder, like, with our teams, are they, like, I've started thinking they're, like, projections of people. Like, are we able to copy people and then use their abilities? So they think they're fighting that character, but it's really just the Traveler. Because they're like wishes coming down from the stars. So they're not like physical people. So do we just use star energy to transform into them? I don't know. And maybe that's why two Ganyus can exist at the same time, your
Oh,
character and stuff like that.
I know we aren't transporting them out of their chase. You're not giving us primo gems.
Oh yeah. And sir, that's gonna be 20 Primo Gems. I don't even know what this currency is. Well,
Just
too
click the
bad.
accept button on the top right. What? Oh. What the fuck is that?
They just appear right in front of them. Oh.
Oh. Alright, let's go.
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know
Uh,
what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
I still love the one Alpharat video where it's just pro players versus extra hard DK and they're
Game
struggling.
The sound of the ocean?
Like the only way they were actually able to get a stock on extra hard DK was by cheese. And shit was amazing.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Lyra Harbor.
Leah. Leah.
Hmm. Glaze Lily? Yeah, I think I'll give him a Glaze Lily.
You know, there are so many dumb people, Chase, that if you were to just go anywhere and look up this
That's enough.
character needs a buff,
Don't make me
there's
relive that
literally a
moment.
fucking petition
My
for
poor
it with like
crying
one
can't take it.
signature. Unless it's the, unless it's the
Folks from the
fucking
International Trade Association.
because the one character people
And I
hate
suppose
buffing
they are far from home.
is
just like
fucking
me.
Pichu. There's a petition to do it, and only one person signed. But then, later on, I looked at it, and it's no people have signed. It's like, oh.
To buff Pichu.
Yeah.
That one was Alfred. He's like, just give me my precious little boy back.
Surely, listen
Yeah.
to the sound of the waves. I used to remember
I think Luigi needs a buff in his recovery. No.
Straight across the ocean.
That would probably bring him to A tier, not gonna lie.
Probably. If he could use down B to recover and didn't have to jump immediately,
I run into folks
that
from
would
the
be really good.
association more than a few times doing just that.
Because I miss doing
But
that from
I let
Smash
chase
4,
and
just
slip
fucking
away.
flying across the stages.
Don't you think
And
I've finally talked things through with them and free myself from this
you know, it
anguish?
wasn't that hard to give Luigi still, even with that thing, because sure, you couldn't challenge him when he was doing it,
They're
but at
so
least you
resilient.
fucking gave him a
None of them
decent
had anyone else to
recovery.
rely
It
on,
wasn't the
so we
best in the
rallied
world, and
together
once he
and
used
needed
it
to
off
find
stage,
a
he
way
couldn't
to
do it
survive.
again.
But I couldn't.
So, you know, it was like,
I'm not
that
strong
makes
enough.
sense.
So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the
I
most
just wish it was more
rudimentary
like
benefits, and
that.
I'd do whatever they asked of me.
Because apparently
I'd make
Luigi's
monsters
down
look
B in
like the
Smash 4
worst
didn't give
people.
invincibility frames. People just hated it
Alright,
so much that
I'll
they
tell you the
bitched
whole
about it
story.
until
You've
Miyamoto
eaten
fucking
me up
removed
inside,
it.
and I can't take it anymore.
Because, you know, they were sick and tired of getting Luigi using down B at side of
Luigi's the top
stage to
now?
take them and then bring them to the blast zone and then get away with it. Well, that's something called don't be a fucking idiot and walk towards Luigi. He's a character you are not supposed to fuck with. He is the symbolism of jank, and he's the fucker that
But
says,
I
"How dare
betrayed
you
them.
try to punish
I
me?
can't
Now
show my
die."
face there.
Come on,
Because if you
Snake,
fuck up,
come!
you're dead.
You messed up,
Luigi's
but
laws,
now
how
it's
dare
time
you
to
fuck
make
up,
things
now
right.
die.
So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru.
Uh,
Keijiro and his
yeah,
companions.
Luigi does have
They
some
start by
stupidity to him.
overtaxing the merchants,
But I do feel
then
like
take
Luigi
the
from
extra
Smash
crystal
Ultimate
marrow
is
they receive and
overall more
stockpile
stupid
it.
than Smash 4
Once
Luigi.
the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence. You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
I definitely do like the atmosphere in Inazuma
It's him!
so far, because they really do well with their character placement and their expressions to, see that people are actually trying to consciously survive. They're not, free to do whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the people, they're always like kind of sitting there and thinking. There's never someone just like walking to walk or like sitting to enjoy. They
Why
always
the
seem to
fuck
be
is
deep
that
in thought
Mewtwo
or
face so
conversation.
damn good? I'm sorry, I opened up Discord and I looked at the Mewtwo face. I was like, God damn it, why is it so good?
Kyoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous gift.
Why? I just love that fucking Mewtwo
Good.
face. Just
Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
ugh, fucking sleep deprived. That Mewtwo face is literally when you figure out you have 5 hours of homework due in 3 minutes.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes.
Getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away.
What was that sound?
Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Must
Shut
be
up,
heading
Paimon.
things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
Paimon, I know what I'm doing.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seemed to disappear in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
I just opened Discord to see the fucking Mewtwo. Why is it I'm taking this image? It's not my profile picture on Twitch. I'm taking this image and we're still gonna use it for an emote, but I'm still fucking using this image because it's good. I have to download the image. Mm.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Oh shit, YouTube file name.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! It's getting further and
uh,
further away!
I like the name that you chose for the Mewtwo chase.
Hmm.
The file name you chose from YouTube is
Now,
just the
who
oh
else
shit
have
Mewtwo.
inquiries? Who do you think? Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought
I
into line.
don't know why this face just makes me fucking like it so much. It's just so good.
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. We need to hurry.
And there we go, Chase. It's
Never been in a place like this.
Look!
oh, I like that.
Something
I
over
don't know
there!
why.
A pyramid! Why do we... Whoa! It's... a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of lore up here. Yeah!
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll... I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. Hmm? And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future. Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity yourself. The Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree.
I never offered to help. I refuse. I can just hit him with that. I refuse.
Excuse.
Never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Thomas sure didn't.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now.
I'm happy with your little revolution, and I would definitely love to join it, but just let me talk with her on my own first before I'm associated with anyone. You know, that would probably be good. And if I need to kill people to get that done, oh well.
Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Thomas not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so, did Tomo forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! Soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
We're way behind schedule.
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner?